we can start.
Yes. Hello, good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and my dear beloved guests. I am so delighted to welcome you all for our exciting and entertaining meeting of Dynamic Leaders Forum, Area 3, Division H, Districts 120 of Dynamic Leaders Forum Toastmasters Club. Today we have assembled here for 230th meeting. Toastmaster International is a non-profit organization with its headquarters in US. It operates clubs worldwide for the purpose of helping people. Toastmasters International was established in 1924. It has helped people of all backgrounds, teaches public speaking, communications, and leadership skills. Toastmaster International is the best way. Toastmasters is the best way to develop networking. There are 14,200 clubs in 148 countries. The mission of Toastmasters Club is to provide a mutually supportive and positive learning environment in which every member has the opportunity to develop communication, leadership skills, which in turn foster self-confidence and personal growth. Let me share the ground rules of today's meeting. Please remain on mute until asked to speak. Kindly refrain from speaking about sex, politics, and religion during the entire session of this meeting. It would be great if you appreciate the speakers by showing thumbs up or claps by clicking reaction button. Over to presiding officer. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Surgeon at Arms Toastmaster Lata, for kickstarting our 230th meeting. Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and guests. It's great to see you all attending the meeting in the long weekend. And I could see many of us are in videos. I hope everyone could turn on the videos. It will be good. I would like to start with a quick story. I had an event last week in my college. Just the teachers or the professors came and called for nominations or organizers, coordinators, and no one in the class among 62 stood up. But even like you all have a mindset that if someone gets up, we can also get up. But I also had the same mindset, but I could see that no one stood up. And the professor was about to leave the class, and I just raised my hand, sir, I want to be the coordinator for this event. And he said, are you sure? When no one in your class stood up, you are standing up, he asked me. I said, yes, sir, I want to be the coordinator for this event. I went for I am being the coordinator for the event. When no one else stood up, I stood up and I am being the coordinator there. With this, I could learn what is the process over there, and I could stand up for I could start in another event with my own knowledge of conducting an event. So all that I could say is participation is more important than winning, and I would request everyone to participate for the coming humorous and evaluation contest. With this note, I have three updates for this for today's meeting. Renewal is open either through self-pay through TMI website, or you can ask help for the treasurer to do your payments. And all the details are shared in the Dynamic Leader Toastmasters Forum WhatsApp group. If anyone needs any details or assistance, they can contact the treasurer or ex-com member of the club. And the contest chair for the humorous and evaluation contest is myself, Toastmaster Ruby. I'll be posting a Google form where there's a nomination for role players and for contestants, and I would request everyone to take part in the contest. Thirdly, today is our educational session from Toastmaster Gajesh Nagesh. He'll be providing us tips and tricks to prepare for a club contest. And I'm very hopeful that everyone will utilize this opportunity and nominate yourself for the humorous speech contest. with this, like, I have few guests over here. Guest Kamachi, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello everyone. Yes, I'm Kamakshi. I've been attending this Toastmaster for about 3 months, I guess. I'm observing as a guest. So yeah, occasionally I would join for some weeks. I couldn't maintain the consistency. I feel regret about it. But basically, I'm an IT professional for about 11 plus years, and I do have some communication sessions, and I'm a skill development coach now, taking college wise, going to college and final year placements. I'll coach them for aptitude and communication as well as verbal knowledge and all soft skills. So I see students with different capabilities and some of them are bright. So I would recommend Toastmaster to them. So I also learn from here and I share this to them. I recommend this to them to nominate here, and this coming month, I hope, as Ruby said, we can welcome more students this coming cycle. Thank you.
Thank you. We are looking forward for your membership in this club. Guest Sakundala, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes. Hi, my name is Sakuntala. I'm a Toastmaster. I'm just joined Toastmasters to improve my communication skills, and I'm from Sri Lanka. Thank you for having me at your meeting. I'm looking forward to that educational session because I'm intent to take part in the humorous contest. Thank you.
Thank you. You'll get benefited through this session for sure.
Thank you.
With this note, I'd like to introduce our Toastmaster of the day. Our Toastmaster of the day today is basically an adventurous person from Bangalore. Our hobbies are studying new things, doing mandala designs, listening to music and coloring, etc. Above this, he is also a sincere and a dedicated person. With this note, I would like to call upon our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Savita. The podium is yours. Over to you, Toastmaster Savita.
Thank you so much, Presiding Officer, for that wonderful introduction. So, good afternoon, each and everyone who are attending today's Sunday afternoon session. It's a great pleasure to have you. And being Toastmaster of the day, I've come up with some different theme. So, hope you have saw the all the posters and all. It's all about dreams. So, what do you think about dreams? Any thoughts? When you listen to the word dreams, what does it come to your mind? Get Sakuntala?
Goal.
Okay.
Goal.
Okay. And Kamashi? Guess Kamashi? She's there? Yeah.
Yes.
Guess Kamashi?
Long-term goals, what we have.
Okay. What about Toastmaster Sandeep? You are on mute. We'll move forward. What about Toastmaster Anand?
During a dream, so all the uh, memories get consolidated. All the emotion get channelized. This is what I know.
Okay. So, Toastmaster Gajesh, you would like to add some points? When you listen to the word dream, what do you think about it?
It's about your dreams coming true.
Okay. Okay, so anybody would like to add something? So I think Toastmaster Sandeep, I think you had some unmuting issue. I'm not sure. Would you like to add? Okay, now we
Dreams
can.
are where ideas are formed, and they are the stepping stone for any kind of planning and success.
Okay, that's wonderful. So Toastmaster Padma, ma'am.
Hello.
Toastmaster Padma, ma'am.
If you have to gain something, dream about it. Dream, dream,
Okay.
dream, and then you get it.
Okay, so basically the manifesting technique. Okay, so Toastmaster Sridevi. Ma'am, you would like to tell what you think dream is all about?
Okay. As a child, I always felt dream is all about sleeping. And but now I understand that it is the stepping stone of, like how Jasper Sandeep said, it is a stepping stone of success, or whatever you want to achieve. Dream is the first step towards it.
Exactly. When I believe that, so stepping stone towards the success is you have to think about dreaming. So you have to think what actually the dream is all about. So let's move on. So dreams we spoke about. So what is actually the dream is? Dream is kind of your unconscious desires and wishes. So whatever you think in a day, that comes as a dream in an unconscious way. So consolidation of memories. So you might have felt that, I mean, sometimes you might have felt that these are the memories that I already have. So basically, whatever you enriched in the previous days, maybe college days, school days, that comes as dreams for you. And consolidating and processing information gathered during the day. So if you had a very hectic day, the dreams would be little daisies, what I can say. And more importantly, you tend to dream more during stress and anxiety. So, have you ever felt that you are sleeping in the cloud and you feel very comfortable, but when you wake up, you feel like, I mean, you in the dream you might feel it's very comfortable, but actually that is your imagination. It is making you comfort. But when you get up, you feel okay, everything is nothing. It's just a dream, right? So, now one or two people, I just want to know, do you have any kind of a crazy dream? Who have I mean, somebody would have spoken to you, or you had a crazy dream, anything as such sort? Anyone would like to share?
Yeah, may I?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Please.
So I won't say it's a crazy one. Sometimes I get the what to say, the fear in my mind, or um, um, something that I took a decision, and what is the fear I have for that particular decision comes in a metaphoric form in a dream, actually. For example, I get chased by a tiger when I take up I have to meet a person who is very bossy attitude or something like that. So and then I see, okay, fine, I escaped from it, so I must be good. I will be good in the meeting as well. So that is how it is. Sometimes I relate to it. And I do believe
Yes.
in all the dreams, and I try to interpret it.
Okay, that's wonderful, ma'am. I started doing recently, and whatever dreams I used to get, I used to ask, why am I getting so all of a sudden I got a dream that someone is stabbing me. I was like, what the hell? What did wrong I do? Why someone is stabbing me? So I started analyzing those dreams, and few people actually track those dreams. And that kind of becomes an analysis on a day-to-day how you're feeling. So these are the crazy dreams you would have thought of. So on a horse, kind of a giraffe flying. Have you ever dreamed like that? Or you are just flying in a rocket and all of a sudden there is a huge mountain and you crash and you fall down and you wake up, right? So all these kind of crazy dreams you get. And also if you see, all of a sudden you get kind of a anxiety dreams where you are asking for help and you are literally panicked in your dreams. So these are few things I just want to share, and one crazy
Um,
dream which I will definitely share. Yes, go ahead,
yeah,
ma'am.
I want to ask, like most of the time during the examinations, I mean, important examinations, I get the dream of going late to the venue, to the place.
Not only you, ma'am, everyone, I guess. And especially they will take the paper when we are writing, you know.
Yes, they pull off the paper. Yes.
Yeah, they pull off the paper when we are writing. So basically these are kind of an anxiety that we are building in our subconscious mind that gets triggered as a dream. So basically whatever you think on a day-to-day basis, that comes as a dream without we realizing it. So let's talk about it more. Before talking about more on the dreams, let's start with our today's Toastmaster session. So what is today's Toastmaster session is all about? So I would like to tell about the structure of our meeting for the benefits of the guest. The structure of the meeting is divided into 3 sections. Usually we have prepared speech, but today we have a special educational session on the humorous speech contest, which is coming up, and our club is having this contest on 29th September. As part of preparation and also to provide more information on how to and also provide more information how to prepare for the prepared speech, we have our Toastmaster Gajesh who will be helping us. So that is our first session instead of our prepared speech. And the second part of the section is the table topic session, where Toastmaster Lata would be helping us to practice the impromptu speech, and the timing will be provided during that session for the benefits of the guest. And the third part of the section is evaluation. Since we don't have a prepared speech, we will be going ahead with the regular sessions. So towards the end of the program, we do request for voting. I request each and everyone to be till the end of the session to vote for the best person who did their job well. So now it's time to introduce our general evaluator. So our general evaluator is a sergeant at arms for our club, Toastmaster Sridevi. She is the area director, and she has been a wonderful support in our XCOM meetings as well. We everyone look up to her for the table topic sessions and also the prepared speech sessions, and she is wonderful each and every time. So let me hand it over to our general evaluator, Sridevi ma'am, to proceed with her evaluation with her team. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for the warm introduction, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Savita. Warm welcome to each and every one of you. Today, I will be playing the role of general evaluator. As a general evaluator, I'll be closely observing the entire proceedings of the meeting, and I will present my report at the end of the session. I'm not alone. I have a lot of people along with me who are going to help me out and help you out to figure out what is that we can improve in our speeches. So first we have the timer. So today's timer is Toastmaster Dinesh. I request Toastmaster Dinesh to introduce his role.
Thank you, General Evaluator. And today I'm playing a role of timer. As a timer, my role is to provide feedback on the time that speakers took the delivery their speech, and this is to ensure the stick to the meeting to run on time. And yeah, I will change my background when the speaker had reached at minimum time limit as a green, and when the speaker reached in between minimum and maximum, I will change my screen amber. And when the speaker reached the maximum time, I will change my background at red color. And yeah, for today we have 2 sessions. One is education session, so it's a time limit for 25 minutes. And I will show the change a green at 22, and 24 I will change my background yellow, and 25 I will change red. And the second session is the table topic, and we have a time limit for 2 minutes 30 seconds maximum. When the speaker started like 1 minute, I will show the green card. 1 to 2 minutes in general table topic. 1 minute I will show the green card by changing my background. 1 minute 30 seconds I will change yellow, and 2 minutes I will change red. And they have a buffer time 30 seconds. And end of the day, I will submit my report once general evaluator call me. Thank you. Over to general evaluator.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Dinesh, for the neat and clear time expectations out of each and every one of us. Let us all stick to the time and make it a wonderful success. Now, let me call the next role player who is here to help us out to find out what are the crush words that we use here. We have Toastmaster Anand.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, General Evaluator, for your introduction. The purpose of the counter is to note down by the overused words, filler sounds, and used as a crunch by anyone who speaks during the meeting. The words may be inappropriate interjunction, such as and, well, but, so, and you know. Sound may be or, as an accountant, at the end of the meeting, I will submit my report to the general evaluator. And as an accountant, I am not your villain to capture your crunchers, fillers, and overused words. I am your catalyst to master the art of communication and to make your dream come true. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you so much, our counter Toastmaster Ganesh Anand. And I have one request to you. Make sure that you're not counting the ers in your child's speech. Okay, so that is the only way he will be communicating right now. So let us move on to the next person. Grammarian Toastmaster Dr. Jasper Sandeep. He is going to help us with the grammar usage today. Over to Dr. Sandeep.
Thank you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Sridevi, and good afternoon to all of you. Fellow grammarians, grammar enthusiasts, or anyone who wonders whether grammar is your friend and not your enemy. See, the difference between grammar is when you say, let's eat grandma, or let's eat grandma, is the difference between an invitation to dinner, let's eat grandma, and the other is most likely a crime scene. Okay, so when your brilliant speeches is somehow being overshadowed by me as a grammar police, don't mistake me when you have a misplaced apostrophe here or a wrong connotation. Okay? But as a grammarian, I'll be carefully listening to all of you to make sure that your good use of the English language. So grammar is a superhero, and it prevents misunderstandings and clarifies intentions, and definitely not an insult to grandma. So the word of the day today is something that stands with x.com, a hashtag word. I'm not really sure it's a word, but then it was one of the contestants for the word of the year in the year 2022. So it's hashtag I stand with. And it was a word that became popular in the 21st century as a tool on social media to express solidarity with many causes, groups, and individuals. So of late, you would have seen, I stand with Ukraine, I stand with Israel, or I stand with Palestine. So it is in a turbulent year where people are very patronizing and take sides. This probably is a word that stands out in our vocabulary these days. So to give you an example, hashtag I stand with. Hashtag I stand with fighting for climate justice, because our planet deserves better. So can I request one of you to, if they have really used the hashtag in this context, and can I ask one of you to volunteer?
Yeah, I stand with the skill and knowledge for making money.
Oh, okay. Right. An entrepreneur.
I stand
All
with
right.
all the education for the children, to provide free education for children.
Okay. So a sentence as...
May I
Yes, ma'am.
stand with less carbon footprints on Earth?
Okay. So it's a simple hashtag I stand with, and it is such a powerful word which can carry miles to reach a million audience. Okay. So moving on to the idiom of the day. So I was just wondering whether we are all used to it's raining cats and dogs, and things like break a leg, which is all such archaic words, and just wondering whether any new idioms have been formed. And it so happens that a lot of new idioms keep forming all the time. And I've taken one straight out of our favorite sitcoms of all time, The Friends Show. And it's when Chandler used it to Rachel, let's hug it out over a disagreement. So the phrase hug it out is something that means let's end an argument, let's make peace, okay, and let's make up by reconciling with a hug. So after a heated debate, to give you an example, Rachel turned to Monica and said, "Come, let's hug it out." And just like that, their friendship was back. So I encourage all the speakers. And does anyone want to try it out? Toastmaster Anand? I'm sure he will want to hug it out with his
Hello?
baby, but then
I'm
his baby
facing
is
a
not.
network challenge.
Okay.
You want to hug it out?
He's probably fighting out with his network right now. Okay.
He's already hugging it out, I believe. Yeah.
Now, okay.
All right. I encourage all the speakers to use this idiom of the day in your speeches. And I will be tracking the number of usages and present my report when called upon. Thank you. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you so much, Dr. Sandeep. I stand with the general evaluator team, that team today, to ensure that your dreams come true, because we have a superhero. What are the references we had? We had police, villain, superhero. So all of us are here not to threaten you. Just hug it out. We are going to help you to make your dream come true. So let me hand over the session to Toastmaster of the day. Once she calls me out, I will give my report. Thank you and good day.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sridevi and Tiger team, for providing a wonderful overview of their respective roles. Now it's time for our educational speech contest. Before moving towards that, we have silent role players called meeting observer, who will observe the entire meeting and submitting a report offline. That is Toastmaster Padmavati. And we do have a Zoom master who will spotlight the speakers and work in the back end for the smooth conduction of the meeting. That is done by Toastmaster Ruby. Thank you so much for your support. So let's move on. So today is a very exciting educational session, that is on the humorous speech. Everyone knows that we are heading to numerous and evaluation speech contest. So today we are having an educational session on humorous speech, and in another few weeks we'll be giving a session on the evaluation speech as well, decided by the XCOM team. So let's introduce Toastmaster Gajesh. So Toastmaster Gajesh has been in Toastmasters since 2016. So participated in humorous speech at district level in 2017, and is an engineer by profession and has around 20 years of IT industry experience. Currently is leading analytical COE at Linux Indian Technology Center, Chennai. So Toastmaster Gajesh, the stage is all yours. Rock the show. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you, Team Modi, Savita. So am I audible? Okay. Yeah, thank you. So when I was in first year engineering, I was in love. But this time it was different. The girl whom I was in love with was also in love with me. And that's what I thought every time. Do you know this feeling of when you think you have a crush on a girl and you think that the girl is also having a crush on you? Do you know what you call that feeling?
Infatuation.
Yeah, what else?
Imagination.
Yeah, you are very close.
Dream.
Kind of. It's called hallucination.
Wishful thinking.
Yeah, kind of a wishful thinking. It is called hallucination. But this time I wanted to convert my hallucination into a reality. So my seniors told me the best time to propose a girl is during the college tour. It looks like love blossoms during the college tour. So when my professor announced who is going to coordinate the college tour, I immediately grabbed that position. I wanted to make sure that I get the vantage point in this Game of Thrones. So because it was an industrial visit, we had to choose a place which had lots of industries. So I choose a place. Can you guess what was that place? Any guesses? It's well known for its liquid engineering. Any guesses? It was Goa. So, but to get the permission from to go to Goa was not that simple. My professor, who was responsible for this tour, we called him Bulb because his head was looking like a bulb. So I went to him and said, "Sir, we have chosen a place, sir. We will go to Mysore, sir." "Oh yeah, Mysore is a good place. Let's go there." Then I told him, "Sir, we will go to Mysore via Goa, sir. It's very near, no?" So then he asked, "Gajesh, when did Goa become near to Mysore?" Then this concept of hallucination works with professors also. So I told him, "Sir, Reema ma'am was telling that you will allow us to go to Goa, sir." So the moment Reema ma'am's name came, my professor was in cloud nine. So he said, "Okay, let's go to Goa." But I had few other challenges. My class had 24 girls and 28 boys. So the competition was tough. So one day when I was sitting in the class, I just told my friend Atul, "Hey, don't tell anyone. I think I am in love with Sneha." Now, the moment when you tell to somebody that please don't tell anyone, the impact is much faster. Within 2 hours, the entire college came to know that I was in love with Sneha. But that benefited me also because she was marked as my girl. Now the college tour started. All I had to show in front of her was my planning skills, my marketing skills, my financial skills. So I made sure that all my skills are shown in front of her. But somehow I didn't have that courage to propose her. So what happened on the last day of our tour in Goa, there was a campfire, and during that campfire, everyone had to do something or by taking a chit. Some has to dance, some has to sing, something like that. So when her turn came, I placed a predetermined chip. So in that chit, she had to propose one boy in the class. So I was very confident because I have shown all my qualities to her that she will come and propose me. So we were standing in a circle and she started coming from the other end of the circle. And as she walked towards me, the Shah Rukh Khan inside me started coming up. As she started coming very near to me, and she had a flower in her hand. And as she came near to me, as I was about to raise my hand to take that flower, she handed over that flower to my roommate. That fellow was losing and the entire during the college and was holding a guitar in his hand to study himself. I never knew booze played such an important role in the love marriages. I learned the fact that love can be neither be created nor be destroyed. It just passes from one to another. But Sneha still remains in my life. She's the password to my Gmail account. And we still continue to love. So this was my speech in 2017 district contest. Actually, this is not the way I presented it. This is the lighter version of it. So the reason why I gave this speech was an incident that happened in my life very early, which was very stupid, very immature, and out of which it took me 2 months to come out, kind of a tragedy. But fast forward, I could convert that into a humorous speech. So the first challenge everybody has to pick a humorous speech contest is to pick a topic. So my only advice to you is don't look outside. Some of the stupidity, some of the incidents that has happened in your life, among your friends, with your relatives, that itself is enough to make a topic, to pull a topic for humorous speech. Now, before I continue further, I want each one of you to think about one incident in their life which they thought is funny. It can be anything from your childhood, from your college days, from your professional life, from your personal life, something that you think is funny or it has humor in it. So can someone start? Don't tell me you don't have any stupid things in your life.
I think everyone has stupid things, but how to narrate it in an effective way is challenging to make other people laugh. So the twist and turns, what you gave, I believe everyone were curious to know what will happen next, what will happen next. And that kind of a speech is something that we are struggling to give is what I believe. So anybody have any questions, please feel free to add.
Yeah, Savita, just tell me what some incident that happened in your life. Now, don't worry about the speech, humorous contest and all. Just think something that maybe your idea can be taken as a cue for some other guy.
Okay, so humorous thing is actually after I got married, so nobody cleans the house, I believe. So immediately after marriage. So it so happened that myself and my husband started cleaning the house. And there was a carpet which was pretty dirty, I should say. So we cleaned all the carpet and when we were tired, so I went to bed. So my husband on that day, he dreamed thinking that he is flying on the same carpet like a Aladdin. So that was very hilarious and humorous. So we laughed like crazy, thinking that he is a Aladdin. And I asked, where is the gin lamp? And he said, I am a Aladdin, but on a Harry Potter, the broomstick, you know. I'm a Aladdin, but on a Harry Potter broomstick. So that I felt it was very hilarious. And the way he said was more hilarious. That's the reason, right? The way people speak certain things makes it more humor than the person who just speaks it out. So they create a suspense which I can't. So that is what.
You still have that carpet?
Whenever I see that carpet, I remember his dream.
Okay, that's carpet remains of your husband, is it?
No. Because of him, I saw that carpet, so I remember him.
Okay.
So basically, we try to dust that carpet at least for an hour so that all the dust goes out. The dust didn't go out, but we were tired, so we just left it.
Okay. Who wants to go next?
Can I say something? This is Sakuntala.
Yeah.
This happened when I bought the new phone. Can I
Okay.
hear you? Okay, then
Yeah.
I found that. So once I had to leave the house, my son went to a tuition class. So I was so scared. Someone will see my son's. If I text, others will see. So I put it like his name is Krishan. So I put hi K. The C is under the mat. That means C. Sorry, the K is under the C. K for key, C for carpet. I say his name is Krishan. So the hi K, the K is under the C. So he just read that and say, hello, ma'am. May I know who is this? Then I wrote it. Hi, I'm very happy to introduce myself. I'm your mom. My name is Sakuntala. That happened very long time ago. That's really happened.
Good.
Over to you, sir.
Yeah, who wants to go next?
Yeah, I want to share one thing that happened in my childhood. Me and my brother, that was the first time my father went to town and he bought we didn't ask, but he surprisingly bought a pizza from a Pizza Hut. So when me and my brother was fighting for that, we took a pieces of pizza and throw in front of each other. He throws a piece of pizza towards me and I throw towards him. We were fighting on I stand with one particular pizza. I want to eat that has so much of cheese in it, so I wanted to eat that. And he was trying to throw, and my father was like, this is so much costly. I bought it for first time to you, and you guys are wasting my money, all that. And we didn't feel that amount, and we didn't feel that value of the pizza also. We didn't taste it also. We literally throwed it in the floor and we fought. And I was like kidding him. After that, you hug it out with a pizza piece. I don't want to eat anything. I was like doing kiddie things, showing faces and all. Was an unforgettable one. Was a very for humorous thing that I could still recall.
Yesterday only I had a fight with my son on pizza. Okay, who wants to go next?
May I?
Yeah, please.
This is my mother-in-law used to narrate this incident which happened in my husband's childhood. And she said that once when he was about 3.5 or 4, they used to keep hot water in the brass vessel which has a narrow opening. So when on a holiday, when they were all resting in the afternoon, he was playing there with that thing, and accidentally he put and his head stuck into that. He couldn't come out. And then they all tried to remove, it was not coming, and he cried loudly. And then she had to take him and put him in the cycle rickshaw along with the pot and take him to that brass shop to cut it out. But he gets very annoyed when she says that in front of our kids now.
So it's a good teasing point for him, right?
Yes, yes.
Who wants to go next?
So like this is something that happened in my life. Like I don't know if it is a coincidence or what to say about it. Whenever I try to learn music, the music teacher taught me for some time, and then she moved to some other place. So then I moved to learn Hindi, and the teacher again, I did 1-2 exams, and then she moved to another place. So whatever I try to learn something from someone, I will be interested and they will be interested, but something will happen that I will not be able to learn that art form or whatever it is. So earlier I used to feel I'm so unlucky, or I used to feel that I'm not that good and all that. But now if I see that, it's so crazy and hilarious.
I will introduce you to my boss. At least he will decide something to transfer or something.
That's a good one.
Yeah, Toastmaster Ruby.
Like Me and my brother was around 3 years, and like we both are twins, so we are at the same age, and we were like playing a game called train game, like arranging all the chairs together. And instead of pulling in the front, he pushed me back. So at the corner of the wall, it dashed, and I was about to put nearly 4 to 5 stitches. That looked so serious that time, but looking at us now, realizing it, how crazy we were, like in the childhood, that makes me laugh.
Okay. Anybody else want to take a chance?
Sir.
Shall I try?
Yeah, go ahead. Who was it? It was Toastmaster Radha?
Okay, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, during my child pre-adolescent stage, I was a completely hilarious guy. During the 8th standard, all right, during the 8th standard, my headmaster has announced one of the strict masters coming to your classroom. Everybody were panic. Then one master entered with a white shirt with the dhoti. Then he has seen the time and he told to us the time is Raga Kala. Then we kept his name as Raga Kala as students. Then he has given a couple of advice. Whenever you write any examination or homework, you have to write only in the ink pen. You have to underline the word. Everything has given. The day has passed. After 2 months, the monthly exam came. Everybody has received the question. Here, I don't know anything. At the time, I was a complete slow learner. Then immediately popped up in my mind what the master has given the advice to me. You have to write it in the ink pen, underline the important point. Similarly, I have wrote something in the ink pen. I have made a decoration. Finally, I got 75%. This message I passed to all the students in my classroom. In the quarterly exam, everybody wrote the story and they decorated. Finally, this test paper was corrected by my B session master, and he was put everyone 0. And he read the paper, each and everyone's paper, and he given the lot of bid. Finally, the credit goes to. Over to you, sir.
So you have a good topic for a humorous speech, sir. You already have it.
Thank you.
Yeah, Radha ma'am.
Yeah, thank you. So, at our home, I have a niece. Her name is Mitra, and she is studying 2nd standard. She's studying 2nd standard, and usually my father used to say stories to her. And one fine day, he was explaining her a story, the Golden Touch story. And while telling the story, he wanted to make it very realistic, and because of which he was saying, we are having one uncle at our street, and he was a very greedy person. And he was mentioning his name, and he was saying, like, that uncle, this guy was always greedy, because of which so and so happened, and he finished the story. One fine day, the Friday evening, we all happened to go to temple, and that day we saw that greedy uncle there. And this girl, all of a sudden, tugging my father's back and telling, Tata, this is the guy that you were explaining during the story, right? It is what she was saying. And he was also standing near us when she was saying this. And everybody were like embarrassed, and we were taking her up separately and explaining her not to talk about that. So usually we will be having a lot of this humorous, funny things which are happening at home with kids.
That's true. So, anybody else? So, if you have gone through some of the humorous speech contest and everything, see, this time the guy who got the second, Mr. Srinath, Toastmaster Srinath. So he was talking about his first night. So the topic itself is funny. So you don't need much, great effort to make it funny, because the topic itself is very relatable. And I remember in 2017, the guy who won the second was, he spoke about his relationship with the matrimonial sites. So he was not getting married, and he tried to register in different matrimonial sites. And it so happened that over a period of time, he started not receiving any calls from the girls from the matrimonial sites. So he was clubbing that. And the guy who got the first he was a very lean and very, very thin fellow. He had a girlfriend, and the girlfriend had brothers who were bodybuilders. So in order to protect himself from the girl's brother, this fellow goes for karate classes. So that was the theme that he used to make laughter. So some themes that has happened in your life, there can be multiple incidents that has happened in your life. What you can do is connect them. It is always better that you have a connected story, because when you move from one topic to another topic, there should be a transition. So either it can be one story or it can be multiple stories, but make sure that it is transition from one topic to another nicely. And this is not a stand-up comedy, right? You have to have a proper structure, a proper body, and a proper ending. You need not try to give any messages or try to be, pass any social messages or anything like that. Your ambition is to make people laugh or smile, whatever it is, by the speech. And there is always this myth saying that only people who are humorous or a comedian or people who are very jovial can make humorous speech. It is quite wrong. If you are a serious person, I would tell you that is an advantage for being a humorous person or a humorous speech. So you need not even you need not be a comedian, or you need not be a humorous person. For that matter, you need not have sense of humor. You should have sense for humor. So once you have a topic, pick a topic which is having something funny about it, so that you need not put much effort to make things funny. Once you have it, try to write the speech as you write your normal speech. Don't try to do anything crazy over there. Make it into a proper beginning, end, and the body. Once you have done that, there are many ways you can bring humor in that. One way of bringing humor is bringing characters. So I talked about in my first speech about the professor. His name is called as Bulb. It is an imaginary character. So when you bring characters who are funny, the moment you talk about that character itself, people should be laughing. So bring those characters. And that is one way of bringing humor. The another way of bringing humor is bringing comparison. So comparison means you can compare your wedding with Ambani's wedding. You can you never go to gym. You can compare yourself with a person who is going to a gym. What are his food habits and what is your food habits? So you can use those elements for creating this. The third method to bring humor is exaggeration. Exaggeration means, for example, you can tell Chennai becomes Venice in the time of rainy season. You literally need a boat to travel in Chennai. So bring that kind of exaggerations in that. So that is one way of bringing. So first one is character, second one is comparison, third one is exaggeration. And then what you can use is, there are a lot of codes that we normally use. For example, today you introduced hug it out. So there are a lot of codes that you can use that it need not be meant for something else, but it can have some other way of giving it. So use that kind of codes. For example, when you find key to the success, some idiot will change the lock. So some kind of codes you can use to make sure that that's kind of a wordplay. So these are the different ways you can bring it humor, and you search it, you can Google it, whatever you want. There will be similar topics, similar, somebody had used that kind of an idea. Use your own original ideas, but mix it, and then you prepare a speech. And once you have prepared once you are happy with that script, concentrate on delivery. That is equally important. Then when you deliver, you use the body language, the kind of movements. Make sure that your humor goes along with that. It should flow automatically how the body language happens, and your pauses. Pauses are very important because you should pause in such a way that the next line should be a punchline. Pause, punchline, pause, punchline. That will make sure that you get the response you want. And finally, you might be thinking why to give this humorous speech, or why I should even try for it. I'll tell you the adrenaline that you get when you give a humorous speech, and when you hear the laugh of people, it's a different, you will get into a different world. And you are bringing, if not laugh, at least smile in somebody's face by giving your speech. So that is another advantage. Or you are doing something good for someone. You are making someone relax by using your speech. So give it a try, no matter whether you have a humor in that or humor is not there. Give it a try. Slowly that humor will come to you. Sorry, I think I have taken more time. So apologies. If you have any questions, I can answer.
So Toastmasters, any questions? So can I expect all of you are nominating for the humorous contest that is happening in our club on 29th September?
If somebody wants any guidance,
Yes.
please reach out to me. I can help.
Yeah, I can share the contact number of Toastmaster Gajesh if he's okay, or email ID. I'll just get in touch with him and I can share. So if anybody has any questions, or if you want to talk to him, feel free. So he's here to help us today. Okay. So thank you so much, Gajesh, for that wonderful and interactive session. So you made almost everyone speak. That is more important. And everyone started speaking about their hilarious moments, which made everyone laugh. And I believe that is the best thing to happen on an educational session, that is with regard to humorous speech contest. So wonderful. So this is a certificate which we would like to give you from our club for conducting the humorous speech educational session today. And thank you once again for joining us today and making some time, and I believe everyone loved your way of giving tips and tricks, and you nailed it. Thanks.
Sure.
Thank you once again.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll take a leave, okay?
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for joining. Okay, so let's come back to our dream sessions. So how was the hilarious session? Was it good? I think it was great. So let's move on. Let me just share some slides with you, which talks about what kind of dreams you actually get. So lucid dreams, vivid dreams, nightmares, recurring dreams, all those dreams is what we get. Lucid dreams are something like we know that we are dreaming, as simple as that. Vivid dreams are something like it's very strange and we don't know that we are dreaming. So there are a lot of varieties of dreams, and if you actually analyze your dreams on a day-to-day basis, you can actually characterize. And I believe healing dreams and creative dreams, forgotten dreams is nothing but you dream something, but as soon as you wake up, you don't remember. And I believe one or the other person will have the nightmares as if somebody is stabbing you, somebody is pulled you down, or you just fall from the sky, etc., etc., etc. So moving on to the next slide is okay is so major causes of weird dreams. Why do we get kind of a weird dreams? That is because of medicines. And if you have too spicy food in the night, that is also one of the reasons why do you get weird dreams. And also any sleep supplements if you take, and especially during pregnancy also people face weird dreams. That's what as per the research states. And too much of TV and phone, and if you're too stressed and have anxiety, you get weird dreams. So let's talk more about the dreams after our exciting table topic session. So in order to move forward, let's welcome Toastmaster Lata. She is an amazing person and she's always ready to learn. She is a sergeant at arms for our club, and she's one of the enthusiastic person I have known who wants to learn more and more and more day by day. So Toastmaster Lata, the stage is all yours.
Thank you, TMOD Savita, for the wonderful introduction. Let us get on to our table topics. Can I call TM Anand? When was the last?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. When was the last time you got
When
dreams?
was the last
time you got dreams?
Okay.
And what time of the night do you get your dreams?
So when was the time you got the last dream, and what was the time? So I can't express as my dream because the dream happens because of the rapid eye movement sleep. Rapid eye movement sleep happens after 11 p.m. So I can't express I can't. The dream, that is the expression of our unconscious thought process. At that day, I went to Hyderabad. Last week, I was alone. Normally, I sleep with my kid. Right now, I am alone. So I feel earlier itself, I have the problem of by seeing the night, noctophobia, because during my formative years, whenever I go there, my maid made me to become a panic. Why? Because don't go there. The dark exists. So after going, I have grown up, but the subconscious mind that is operating me, I went and slept in Hyderabad. I didn't switch off the light because when I switch off the light, the fear will, the ghost will come. So I was a little bit panicked. Then after that, I slept. Suddenly, I have got the snake in the dream. The snake, that means what is the manifestation? What is the meaning for that? That means a person who have the problem of anxiety, normally the snakes comes. As per what the psychiatry says that. Okay. So all night, 1 week, little bit, I was confused. I was completely collapsed because of the bad dreams. What my maid has sown the seed that has grown, the tree has grown. Now that is yielding the fruit. How I have to eradicate? I have to visit the complete counselor as a psychologist. I want to get the professional help so that I can get rid of all these sufferings and have a peaceful, relaxed sleep so that I can sleep as a child. Over to you, table topic master.
Thank you, T.M. Anand. Next, I would like to call our guest, T.M. Manoj.
Hello.
Hello. Do you think as we age, our type of dreams also change? As a teenager, what type of dreams were you getting? And now, what is there any difference in your type of dreams?
Fellow Toastmasters guest and table topic master, Toastmaster Lata. All my life, I used to run. Again, a dream runner. I wanted to be a marathon runner. A couple of years back, as my wife certified me as a certified couch potato. Because I like to sitting on the couch, like to eat chips, watch TVs, maybe a few pints of beer. That's my day routine. But I always dream I wanted to run for a marathon. But while I was sitting there, I was just scrolling aimlessly on the Instagram. I saw a post of marathon. And that triggered my childhood dream for running for marathon. I signed up for the marathon and I proved to be fit in my mind. My wife thought, have you ever run? Yeah, I said, I run. And I started practicing running. I started looking apps. I started looking YouTube videos of Ben Johnson's, Usain Bolt. I wanted to run like that. And a day come where I got my shoes, laced my shoes, got my Strava app on that, Fitbit app, and also get my zest on my face and started to run for run. My wife was not very confident about my running. With a rolling eye, she said to me, are you really ready for the race? I said, yes, that's my dream. The next time I was started to run, I saw she standing next to an ambulance van, telling the guy, keep an eye on this man. He has never taken a run in his lifetime, but he's going for a marathon for 5 kilometers. A time come, I was panting after 10 minutes. And by the 15th minute, I was on the floor. And the ambulance boy came to me, said, are you okay, sir? I said, yeah, I'm very well, but I want a finishing line. So they took me to the finishing line. They run another 4 kilometers for me. That was my dream happens true. And from there on, I decided that's not my cup of tea. With that, over to you, table topic master, Toastmaster Lata.
Thank you, T.M. Manoj. It was a wonderful incident and a very humorous narration. And can I call Unni Krishnan?
Yes.
When you dream, how long does your dream last?
Oh, okay. Thank you, Table Topics Master, for that topic. Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and guests. When I dream, I don't know how long the dream would last. Sometimes the dream would go on forever. It seems like when I'm having a nightmare, it seems like the dream would be very long. And at other times when I'm having some kind of interesting dreams where where I'm about to do something which I've never done, like something so exciting, maybe something like meeting some famous person or something. At that time, right before I meet that person, I'll be waking up from the dream. So I don't know how long I dream. Maybe it's people say it's just a few seconds we dream, but the dream feels longer than usual. So I don't exactly know how long I dream. Thank you. Topic first.
Thank you. Wonderful, Krishnan. Can I call guest Kamakshi?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Have you experienced recurring dreams?
Recurring dreams, I used to have here and there. So recently I couldn't recall any of them, but one thing I could recall is there was, I don't know, there were recurring, but you see the calendar, there was Mahalakshmi, God is there in the calendar. The hip of the Mahalakshmi God, that it will come, and the face of Lord Meenakshi, that will come after that. And later I go on to a deep sleep, and after that there was a dream where there were two transgenders standing on top of a hill. Me and my mother were going there, and when we come down, something that we stolen from them, those two transgender girls. So they were having some honey or something. Me and my mother stole that from them. And when we go out of the hill station, while in that was a forest. When we come out of the forest in front of a police inspection, we get caught because of the stolen piece. They get from our purse, they pulled out that honey. That was a very little bit of small piece of honey bottle, only 50 grams or something. And they were inquiring us in a separate room, and everyone came along with us, passengers. They were all staring at us like we did some crime, something like that. So I had a dream, like it was lasted around 15 minutes, I could recall. But when I wake up in the morning, I could recall only this much. And I can't connect the dots. Why the Lord came in the beginning, and after that, why we got caught by police, all those things. Maybe I watched some movies. What I saw in the last while sleeping, those things are accumulated and given a different kind of visualization. Like if you would have seen this movie called Inside Out, you might have seen this imaginations that comes as dreams. I'm saying about the first version, there will be a big elephant for imagination that gives the dream. So yeah, thank you. Thanks for this opportunity. I would like to conclude.
Thank you. Can I call guest Shakuntala?
Sure.
Is
Sure.
she there?
Yes.
Hello, Shakuntala.
Yes,
My
ma'am.
question is, do you think that visually impaired people will get dreams? And even if they get, will it be in black and white or color?
Good evening, everyone. Definitely, I believe dreams are for everyone. So definitely they might also dream, but I hope that might not be the color, because I think they are not sure about the colors. All they can see is black and white, right? So I believe even it is really a bit of unfortunate, I believe. But in some ways, even the technology has improved. Even though we have the wedding albums, all those things in color, we always love to have that black and white, at least one, because it shows the real thing. And so definitely, I believe they say that in black and white, but no matter whether it's a real black and white or color, dreams are dreams. Definitely that has its own beauty and all those things. And I wish, even though they don't have that um, colorful one, their life maybe in future, maybe that could turn into a nice one, because of the technology has improved so much. So if they can just make that sure that because that now even those vision problems can be cured. So in that case, maybe they will have got their vision back. And I think after that, maybe they see everything in colored, all the colors in like in the rainbows. Maybe afterwards, all their dreams that will turn into colorful one. And I hope their life also could be a colorful one. Over to you, topic master.
Thank you, Shakuntala. That was wonderful. And do we have more time?
Let's wind up, ma'am. Let's move on to the next topic.
Okay, over to you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Lata, for being table topic master for today. It was wonderful. I hope everyone enjoyed it. So I will launch the poll. So please feel free to vote. In the meantime, we'll continue our sessions. Okay, so I'm just launching the poll now. So you can vote. So in the meantime, let me start sharing about the dreams. So as we are moving ahead, so we started analyzing what does a dream mean, right? So this is one thing which I would like to show you. Let me just make it as a screenshot. So this is just for fun. I literally don't believe browsing each and every dream, but sometimes I feel like doing it. It's just for fun, for my sake, and I'm just sharing it to you guys. So what does the dream mean? So if you're falling, it shows it's a lack of stability. Losing teeth is issues with the communication. Pregnancy means the change in chapter in life. Flying is hope and freedom, spiritual connection. So sometimes I get a dream that I'm just flying in the sky, and all of a sudden I'll wake up that there is some big mountain in front of me I didn't see, as if like I'm a Wonder Woman or something like that. That's a crazy dream altogether. So being naked is also feeling vulnerable. Being chased, I think most of us would have encountered this, right? Someone is chasing you. We don't know why they are chasing us, but we are running. And we run and run and run, and it so happens that we'll disturb the other person who is sleeping next to us also. So it has happened so many times with me, not me running, but the other person running. So infidelity, if you get a dream of infidelity, it means you're being alone, and a partner might be cheating or something like that. And everyone in their lifetime, we get kind of a self transformation thing that we are no longer in this world. So that is also a kind of a tricky thought that comes up in your mind that makes you feel like, what is this life is all about? So one fine day you might get this kind of a dream. And especially Sridevi ma'am, Toastmaster Sridevi spoke about this. We are, as if when we are going for a test, we are just taking the test and bell rang and we are not answered, or invigilator came and pulled the paper, or we are late to the test itself. So this kind of weird dreams we get. And in a way we enjoy it after, if we remember it. If we don't remember it, and it's okay, what is there in that? This is just for fun. I don't want you to think in these lines, and I don't want you guys to browse also. uh, what kind of, after getting a dream, why did you get that? So it's not required. Just being conscious about what you think is what matters most. So what are the interesting facts about dream? So we spoke a lot about dreams. So what are the interesting facts? Anybody knows what are the few facts? Anyone?
Our dream can solve some of the problems also.
Exactly. So when we are facing some issues, right, dreams can actually solve your problem. It has a problem solving skills. So anybody else? Anyone?
Dreams are a way of processing information for the brain.
Exactly. You're very true. Any other thoughts?
I have heard.
Yeah, go ahead. Guess Shakuntala, you can go ahead.
I have heard before the submarine was invented, that person just really imagined that in his dream it came, because before that no one can believe that a huge thing can fly can be float in the water. So he dreamed it, then only he started making that submarine. So I thought even for the goals also it's a good thing.
So basically dream and dream and dream until it get materialized. Even it happens in our day-to-day life. So when you dream, then only when you reach there, that immense pride what you have, it's unexplainable, is what I believe. So Toastmaster Sridevi, so can you please?
The invention of the needle in a sewing machine. is from a dream. The guy who wanted to help his wife, who is always swimming with her hand. He got a dream that somebody's stabbing him with what do you say, that axe that has that hole
Needles,
at the
sharp
end of
needles.
it.
Yeah.
Sharp needle, the end there is a hole.
End. Yes,
So
yes.
with that dream, he invented that.
That's
swimming
wonderful.
machines.
And I think most of the inventions starts with a small dream that I can reach there. So always dream. It's most interesting thing. And dreams only can come true until we manifest it and we drive towards it. Until that, you will not realize whether the dreams will come true or not. So let's talk about the interesting facts of the dreams. So dreams are like movies. So one of my friend used to tell that I get dreams in episodes. I was like, really? Yeah, yesterday I was in Wonderland and today I'm in Disney World. So I was like, oh, great. So not everybody remembers dreams, but there are too few people, creative people, who actually remember dreams and they write it down also, and it becomes a story for them to tell to others. So that's fantastic, right? So try to do that. And it is hilarious thing and also humorous, one of the topic for humorous contest also, I believe. So you can't dream about faces you have never seen. So that is one interesting fact. Dreams are influenced by external stimuli. So how you feel is what influences dreams. It's a source of creativity. The more creative you are, you get different vivid dreams which you can't even imagine. So you dream what interests you. If you are interested in running a marathon, you will get dream. If you are interested to participating in a contest, dream and manifest it, you will definitely win that one day. So dreams can can be a way to process trauma. So everybody goes through some lows. So at that point of time, everyone says that you need to take rest. So taking rest heals, and you get some dreams that heals you. Especially for me, when I was away from family, when I'm sick, usually my mom comes in my dreams. So that means that I'm healing. So that is my way of thinking. So she's always there for me is what the thought that gets into my mind when she comes in my dreams. So you can have multiple dreams in one night. I can have 4 to 5 dreams, but what I remember is something I can't guarantee. I forget as soon as I wake up. So that is one. And dreams can help in problem solving. As Toastmaster Anand said, dreams really helps in problem solving. When you are really very upset, usually go to sleep and you get dream that makes you little calmer. So whenever you feel very agitated or irritated with a lot of things, just sleep for a while. That will makes things look better, is what I personally believe. So dreams can be a sign of intelligence. So it gives kind of a smoothing effect to us, and I believe that will heal if you have any kind of questions within yourself. So does dream helps in our personal growth? Let's discuss in our next session. So can I call our general evaluator to talk about today's session and move to the next topic, please?
Yeah. Thank you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Sarita. Good evening, everyone, once again. And here we are here, the general evaluator, and the team is here to give you the report on how our performance was today. So to begin with, let me invite Toastmaster Dinesh to present the timer report. Toastmaster Dinesh.
Thank you, General Evaluator. And about time record, the education session Toastmaster Ganesh took 28 minutes. Coming to the table topic session, Toastmaster Anand took 2 minutes 18 seconds, and Toastmaster Manush took 2 minutes 18 seconds. Toastmaster Unikrishnan took 1 minute 05 seconds, and guest Kamachi took 2 minutes 14 seconds, and guest Sangundala took 1 minute 27. And all the tabletop speakers are eligible for the best speaker, tabletop speaker awards. Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dinesh, for the precise report. Now let's get to the next report by Toastmaster Anand. He is going to present the R-Counter report. Toastmaster Anand. over to you.
Yes. Toastmaster, thank you very much, General Evaluator. I'm presenting my R-Counter report, Toastmaster of the Day. Toastmaster Savita, she has used three and Toastmaster Anand, while I was speaking, I couldn't able to capture, but however, I have used some fillers and conjugates. Toastmaster Krishnan, during the table topics, 2R, 3R, and guest Manoj, absolutely fantastic. There is no fillers and conjugates. And guest Kamachi, she has used 2R and 2. And guest Saguntala, Toastmaster Saguntala, guest he has used R twice. So thank you very much. And also I'll share it in the chat box. Over to you, General Evaluator, Toastmaster Sridevi.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anand, for that wonderful report. This is neatly presented. Well done. Now let's move on to the grammarian report by Toastmaster Dr. Jasper Sandhu. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmasters Sridevi. Toastmasters Savita had a few excellent choice of words like lucid, vivid, forgotten, infatuation, and dreams, unconscious. Our guest Kamachi also had a few choice words. Toastmaster Sridevi had stepping stones. Toastmaster Gajesh had adrenaline, grow by polo. Toastmaster Anand was, as usual, full of medical terminology and nocturnophobia, eradicate, professional help, REM sleep. And congratulations, Toastmaster. You have an excellent encyclopedic knowledge about medical terms. Toastmaster Manoj had a couch potato and dreams help in problem solving, obviously. And a few, one of the Toastmaster Gajesh used the term Mysore via Goa. So I think we can use that as a kind of an idiom, because people know you can't get to Goa via Mysore. But then I think we should. It's a nice terminology that we can incorporate into our speeches. And a small suggestion for Toastmaster Gajesh, where he repeatedly used the word near to me, although he brought the sense of the anticipation of getting that shit from his prospective unrequited love. I would say it's probably near me would be a better terminology. And the correct pronunciation of pizza should be pizza, Peetsuh, pizza. Okay, an Italian would take offense if you say pizza. And a small suggestion to guest Kamachi, you could attempt to be a little more consistent in the tense of your speech. You highlighted that story about you and your mother growing up and coming down. I would say just be a little more attentive about the tense of your speech. I think that's all that is to say. And not many people use the idiom of the day and the word of the day. But as Toastmaster Savita, I think we all stand with dreams for today. So over to you, Toastmaster Savita. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sandeep, for the wonderful grammarian report. I hope it will be very, very useful for each and every one of us to look into ourselves and reflect on how to improve ourselves in public speaking. So I'm very sure that we all stand with you with your report. And of course, we will not hug it out. We are not going to hug it out, whatever you said, and we will work on it so that we ensure that we improve ourselves. Now, coming to my report, the meeting started very well on time. But before the meeting, general evaluation happens even before the meeting. I could see that the team is meticulous in preparing the posters and preparing the agenda well ahead of time and shared it in the forums. And also, the meeting started on time. And the presiding officer's short story was beautiful. I think she's doing it for the first time, as far as I know, but it was really like a pro. She was really fantastic. And Toastmaster of the Day, Savita, you took a wonderful topic and then you took us all through that, and you know the importance of dream. We could feel that you made justice to the theme that you chose, and it was really a fantastic session. The tag team was absolutely brilliant. They were precise on time. I was quite thinking, you know, Toastmaster Dinesh was a little bit serious. Maybe, you know, he was so keen on making the note of the time, and he forgot to laugh or smile. So I would suggest that you should smile always and present your report, even if you're saying, you know, you didn't do it well, that's okay. But just keep the smile on. That's the suggestion I would give you. And the speaker, education speaker, no words to say, he was absolutely awesome. And I never heard a speaker, educational speaker who involved all the audience and he made us think in our life and reflect on and think about a topic. Maybe this could be a topic for our speech, right? So I would suggest each and every one of you to, this time I'm not eligible, so each and every one of you to kindly start preparing your humorous speech and get it reviewed by your mentors. And there are a lot of other Toastmasters who can help you out. So please talk to them and get it done and take part in the contest. Coming to the table topics, the topics were wonderful, amazing as usual. Toastmaster Lata chose wonderful topics, and also she carefully used all the people, you know, like she had a very good mix of audience, like, I mean, the participants who took part in the table topics session, she carefully chose a good mix of people who didn't get much opportunity. That's a very good choice, Toastmaster Lata. Overall, the meeting was absolutely fantastic. The quality of the meeting is very, very good. One day suggestion that I have is kindly promote the meeting in other forums like TNTM or some other forum where there are other Toastmasters who could get benefited by the sessions. Probably that is my one suggestion I would give you. I understand there are some last minute changes, but that's okay. That's obviously happens, and you handled it very nicely. And that's about my report. And thank you very much in handing over the session back to Toastmaster of the Day, the dreamer, Toastmaster Savita.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sridevi, for that effective evaluation. I'm pretty sure as a club member and part of the XCOM team, we will definitely ag it out and take your feedback and try to improve and motivate others to join us every week. So let's talk about dreams. So are you ready? Okay.
Yes.
So does dreams helps in our personal growth? Does dreams helps in our personal growth? In what way?
Yes. So I've seen one of the experiment. You know that one of the scientists, his name was Frederick, who invented that Benson ring. So while he was doing the experiment, after that he went to sleep. He had a dream that the snake is twisted in the hexagonal shape. That's why he discovered the Benson ring as a right in the hexagonal right shape. So this is a way to solve a lot of problems, scientific problems also. So in such a way, it solves a lot of problems. And second thing is that whatever the emotions we have, some of the emotions are very aggressive, right, unjustified emotions that can be channelized during the dream. It is a state of catharsis, I can say. So these are all the things for TMOD.
Yes. Anybody else? Yes, exactly. Toastmaster Anand, you are bang on, I should say. Anyone would like to add?
If right, can I?
Yeah.
If right others hadn't dreamed, we wouldn't have our airplane today.
True. Very true, ma'am. Very true. So what is your dream, ma'am?
My dream is to communicate well and
So
develop.
that's why we are in Toastmasters. Each and every person over here At
Yes.
one point of time, we would have felt that we need to communicate well, not for others, but for ourselves. And others
Mhm.
should encourage you talking. So that's why we are all here. And that's why we have meetings, and I encourage you to attend meetings whenever possible. We all know that we have personal commitments, but do attend and help yourself on a personal growth. So let's talk about the personal as well as professional growth. How does the dream helps? So let me just, okay. It reveals hidden fears and desires. Do you have any fears? I have a water phobia basically. So I get drowned whenever I get into the swimming pool. So that really happened to me. I have that phobia, but I'm fighting against it. I went to swimming. I went to learn swimming twice, but I couldn't. So I'm trying my level best to join the third time also. So it reveals your hidden fears and desires. So that is one thing, and processes emotions. I strongly believe it. It will definitely give you kind of an emotional strength when you're feeling very low. Identify negative patterns and habits. So when you track your dreams, you can actually identify and analyze what kind of negative thoughts you are having day to day that inevitably comes in your dreams. So try to see what kind of thoughts you are having by tracking your dreams. That might help in case if you remember, obviously. So develop self-awareness, provide guidance and insights. This has happened so many times to me as well as to many people. Maybe you'd have not realized, but some dreams might tell you some kind of soothing things that will make you feel better the next day. So always sleep and dream as much as possible. Helps overcoming phobias and anxieties, support mindfulness and reflection, and facilitates spiritual growth. Obviously, dreams are something that happens in our subconscious mind, and we have to feed or manifest what we want. And especially few books like what is that book name? Few books actually narrates that manifestation is the thing if you really want something. So whenever you are entering into a subconscious mind, you should really think what you really want, and that comes in your dream, and that dream will definitely come true, but you should just tell yourself again and again. So this is what uh, the dreams is all about. So I am not a doctor or a psychologist or any other person to talk more about the scientific way of dreams, handling dreams, but I can only say that pay attention to your dreams. The dreams you dream each night are your connections to the universal consciousness. It's good to pay attention to them. And also, when you dream, whatever you dream, that is what you become. So stay focused, go after your dreams, and keep moving towards your goals. As someone said in the meeting, when you think about dream, what it actually comes. So goals. So goals are something when you manifest and when you tell yourself again and again, it will definitely happen one day. So all the best for each and every person over here. Whatever you're dreaming, let it come to you by itself, and you actually push yourself to reach that goal as well. So everything will sync together. So, and I hope everyone will attend the contest. And if you are aiming to become a good public speaker, accept challenges and go towards that dream, that will definitely happen. So over to our presiding officer today. Thank you so much and hope you enjoyed the session. Thank you. Presiding officer, Toastmaster Ruby.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters. The meeting went on very well, and the insights from our educational speaker, like the 6 tips which he gave, was really useful. And I am an evident, like I have seen his speech in the district contest, and all the tips he gave, he put it into this practice. So only he won the contest. And I request everyone to use the tips and to nominate yourself in the contest. Let's get a feedback from a guest. Guest Kamachi, can you please share your feedback on this meeting?
Yeah, it was actually, as usual, it's a wonderful meeting and very, very well organized. Actually, we used to get a full list of programs which with timing that if I couldn't get that in guest group. Maybe we could follow that in future meetings. Can we get that, Savita?
Yes, sure, Kamakshi. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. I'll share that. You are talking about agenda, right?
Agenda with all the timings will split up.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. I'll share that with you.
Yeah,
Going forward, yeah.
thank you.
You're part of guest list. I'm sorry. I'm just asking.
Yeah, I'm in guest group. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. Thank you.
Thank you. And yeah, another thing, this was a so organized meeting, and we could add another thing that we can appreciate every meeting to whomsoever is speaking. Then they close this talk, they hand over to the next person. Over to you, Toastmaster Munikrishnan. Over to you, Toastmaster Sridevi. They can hand over that, and when we add some appreciation with that was a nice topic. Even they make mistakes, they may have they may fumble sometimes, so then it's okay, but everyone do mistake and learn from it. We can have some appreciation or claps, reactions, we can have them. That will give more boost to our every vocal communications that we do. And I encourage everyone to participate. I also want to participate in all the meetings. Thank you for that opportunity. Thanks.
Thank you, ma'am. Guest Sakundala, can you share your feedback on this meeting?
Yes, I agree with guest Kamachi. It's a wonderful session. Really, I learned so much. I'm really happy that I joined because other that educational session or the Grameen, everyone, even the role players explained the role wonderfully and just did a fair job. Yeah, all the sessions were good. Even the theme was so good. I learned so much about dreams. It's wonderful. I thought what she's going to talk about dreams, but it's really so many things to share. Really, I'm so grateful. Thank you for having me at your meeting.
Thank you, ma'am. With this, let's get into the winners announcement section. Savita ma'am, is the certificate? The best role player goes to Toastmaster Savita for a TMOD. The best table topics goes to guest Manoj. The best ancillary role player goes to Toastmaster Jasper Sandeep. Congratulations to all the winners. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Ruby. And I think we are all about to end our session, 230th session. So we officially close. I'll stop the recording. We are open for socializing now. Thank you.